A random woman bought me food. She stopped me from ending my life. I have been in an abusive familial situation for God knows how long now. Yesterday was my breaking point. What was supposed to be a fun day with my boyfriend had turned into a day where I couldn't stop crying every time I was alone. I begged my dad to drop me off at the park with a handful of essentials that I had, went to a deli, and cried in a corner while playing a mobile game. I didn't know what to do anymore. My future didn't feel worth going home, even though I am traveling soon, and I just could not stop crying. I was going to hang out with my boyfriend, pretend my dad was picking me up, walk, and just keep walking until I couldn't anymore. I felt hopeless. Of course, one of the employees told me to leave since I hadn't bought anything at their store, so I did. I walked a bit further away and hung out in a shaded area doing the same thing but more discreetly. A woman then had followed me and asked me if I was okay. I said yes, and that I didn't need anything. She asked why I hadn't bought anything. The real reason was that I couldn't spend my mom's money without getting in trouble, but I told her I just wasn't hungry. She told me that I sounded hungry because my stomach growled in the store, and I just started crying. She helped me get up and walked me all the way back to the deli. She told me to get anything I wanted, so I asked for the cheapest side on the menu. She then told me that if I didn't get a sandwich that she'd be sad, so I got a sandwich too. That was the first thing I had eaten that day. My boyfriend was supposed to get me food too, but he was late running errands for his family, and by then it was noon and I had been awake for a while. She sat me down and asked me what happened. I told her I was having a hard time at home, but that I had a home and technically had money and that I would be okay. And that I was sorry. She told me that God was with me and that she was sorry she couldn't help more with whatever I was going through. She said that she loved me and more people would help me if I gave them the chance. She wishes me luck and left. Her name was Raven. I don't think I can ever thank her enough for the kindness and support she showed me. A random stranger cared more about me eating that day than my own mother. I cried while eating that sandwich. Things are still really rough for me emotionally and physically, but it feels easier knowing that people like her exist at all. Even now, I wish I could pay her back for that kind action. I'm tearing up while dizzy in my bed. Raven, thank you so much. I will never forget you.
Here are the top comments, plus Opie's reply.
Beautiful. I hope you find more reasons for hope. Sending you a big stranger mom hug.
OP replied.
Thank you so much. I've had a tough few weeks because I go home for summer break. I appreciate the gesture.
God bless you. I know you're having a hard time right now. Consider reaching out to a therapist. I wish you the best of luck in life. We all have our ups and downs. Sending love from the other side of the world.
OP replied.
I talk to a counselor semi-consistently because it's paid for under my tuition. Otherwise, my mom doesn't believe in therapy. And I can't get a job because my mom refuses to let me have a space to work or have a summer job outside of working for her. It's hard. I'm just hoping to ride out my life until graduation.